All right, folks, welcome to Saturday's Bible study. So Acts, let's just go with the King James, see how we do. Unto you first, God, unto you first, God, having unto you first, God. Unto you first, God, having raised up his son Jesus, sent him to bless you, and turning away every one of you from his iniquities, or each of your iniquities. As they spake unto the people, the priest and the captain of the temple and the Sadducees came upon them, comma. By the way, that's what that's saying is, sorry, I got confused. I just, I don't know, got done working out, probably need to drink some water. But he's talking to the Jews, if I'm not mistaken from yesterday, because it seems like the context. Unto you folks first, God, the Jewish people, having raised his son Jesus through the Jewish lineage, then sent Jesus to bless the Jewish bloodline, and turning away every one of you from his iniquities was what Jesus's job was to do. And as they spake unto the people, then the priests and the Sadducees, the Jewish religious leaders of Jewish law, came upon them, being a little upset that they taught the people and preached through Jesus the resurrection from the dead, because they either call them Sadducees or Sadducees. It's pronounced that way in both directions. Sadducees, because they're sad, they don't believe in a resurrection. It's like they believe in God, but they don't believe in a resurrection. I don't understand how that works. Interesting to see how it's pronounced here. He'll probably give you both, because this guy gave two the other day. Sadducees, Sadducees.
Whole word juices is pretty straightforward. Sadducees and now Sadducees and Sadducees.
Sadducees. They're sad, because they don't believe in the resurrection.
And now here are more videos. Pretty straightforward. Once Sadducees and now
Sadducees. I said Sadducees or Sadducees, which is how I've heard it pronounced. But apparently these people are pretty technical, so let's just go with them. And so, and they laid hands on them and put them in hold unto the next day, for it was now evening time. And so, in other words, they basically got arrested and are being held. Howbeit, many of them which heard the word believed, and the number of men was about 5,000. And it came to pass the next day that their rulers and elders and scribes, and Annas the high priest, and Caiaphas, and John and Alexander, and as many as were of the kindred of the high priest, were gathered together in Jerusalem. And they had set them in the midst. They asked, by what power or by what name have you done this? Then Peter, filled with the Holy Ghost, said unto them, ye rulers of the people and elders of Israel, comma. We'll get to the rest tomorrow. Hopefully you're following along each day. Daniel 9, neither have we hearkened unto thy servants, the prophets, which spake in thy name to our kings, our princes, and our fathers, and all the people of the land. This is Daniel's lamentation. He's lamenting. O Lord, righteousness belong unto thee, but unto us confusion of the faces as this day, to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and unto all Israel that are near, that are far off, through all the countries, whither thou hast driven them because of their trespass, that they have trespassed against thee. O Lord, to us belong confusion of face, to our kings, to our princes, to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee. To the Lord our God belong mercies and forgiveness. Remember when I told you, when you read it, it kind of sounds like he's manipulating God to forgive the church. Like I was telling you yesterday, like, oh, Mom, I know that you love me and you want your daughter to look her very best. So I know you will buy me that dress or buy your daughter this dress. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to, but this is just how it's written, and it's not manipulation, of course. It's what's put in his heart to say. To the Lord our God belong mercies and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against him. And he's really talking to the Lord in a first person prayer. So we have rebelled against you. Neither have we obeyed the voice of you, God, or the voice of the Lord our God, to walk in his laws or to walk in your laws, which you or which he set forth us by his servants or by your servants, the prophets, O Lord. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us. See, that time he says us. And that time he says us. Other times he'll say, your people. And the oath that was written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words, which spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us great evil. So the prophets were warning them, and they didn't listen to the prophets or the judges. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem. In other words, nothing upon the earth has been done to a certain people group than what you've done, Lord, to us, your church, to take us and throw us into captivity all this time. Love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.